Welcome to another carnivore review, the series where I review products to let you know, is it carnivore friendly, yes or no? I use a 3-tiered rating system: green, yellow, red. Green is absolute, you can eat that whenever you want. Yellow is in moderation, you can eat it, but that's it. And red is you should not eat that at all, it's not carnivore. So today we're talking about a controversial topic and everyone's favorite, cottage cheese. Can you eat it? Fun fact is cottage cheese got its name because little old ladies used to make it exclusively in cottages. And while there is absolutely no truth to that whatsoever, it is fun to talk about. But you know what's not fun is not knowing whether or not cottage cheese is carnivore friendly, so let's get into it and answer the question. So what we know about carnivore is that dairy can be allowed in moderation for some people, but it doesn't mean all dairy works. So where does cottage cheese fall in that spectrum of carnivore? So Dr. Ken Berry has some really good videos on cottage cheese and help you get a better understanding. He's out there on YouTube. If you want to check some of those videos out for a deeper understanding, I highly recommend it. But here's the breakdown that we can use to think about cottage cheese. Cottage cheese can be fine, but you have to be careful with what you're buying. You want to buy one that is full fat. You want to make sure you're getting one that does not have any flavors to it. You want real cottage cheese with no additives, no sweeteners, and nothing else that they put in there. If you're buying something that says it's pineapple flavored, well, pineapple's not carnivore, you don't want pineapple cottage cheese. That's not a carnivore thing. But here's what you have to understand. For some people, cottage cheese can be inflammatory. It can cause gut issues. So the best thing to do when you come to carnivore is to cut all of that out. Just cut the cheese for the first 30 days. Then you can slowly add it back in and see how your body reacts. So if you cut that out and you add some cottage cheese back in and you find that your body tolerates it well, you can do it in moderation, provided you buy the right ones. The full fat, the no additives, the whole milk versions, things like that, totally fine. But if you find that it is inflammatory to you, then you really shouldn't add that back in. So where does cottage cheese land? Cottage cheese is a yellow. You do it in moderation, it can be fine, but for some it might not be. So you've got to play around with it and you've got to test and see, can you tolerate it, yes or no? And if you think I got this wrong, go to the comments and yell at me. Let me know your thoughts and we can have a conversation there. Also, if you got another product you'd like for me to review, don't forget, drop me a line, drop me a comment, put it somewhere. Let me know what you'd like me to review. I'll add it to my list and I'll try to get to a review sometime in the future. Hope this helped.